Hi everyone and welcome, Jenny here, welcoming you back to my YouTube channel. First up, thank you to all my recent subscribers. Lovely to have you along for the ride, and thank you to everybody who left beautiful comments on my previous videos. I really do appreciate the time and effort that you've taken to do that. So, something a bit different from me today. It's an unboxing video. Ooh! Really excited with this one. All I've done so far is take apart the outside packaging on this box and just cut the tissue. The rest of it is as much a reveal to you as it is to me. So let me explain more. Let's open up the box and you can start to get a hint of what's going on inside. So a little while back I was approached by the lovely people at Ranger Ink to have a look at a brand new range that they've got. The range is called Letter It, and just to explain what Letter It is all about, it's a carefully created collection of stamps, pens, embossing powders, pearl powders, mediums, tools and surfaces designed to work together to create beautifully personalised cards, tags, gifts and more for all of life's occasions. So it's one of these things where it's an all year round. If you make for friends, relatives, family, if you've got a business, this is going to be something that is just for you. Okay, let's have a look. So excited. I really like all wrapped up in lovely pink tissue paper and the Art Deco lettering here. Let's have a look inside. Oh, wow. Oh, look at all of this. Okay, so where should we start? Let's start at the top, shall we? Perfect pearls. I've used perfect pearls in the past. I have perfect pearls. They are absolutely gorgeous. Mica based powders, pigment powders, which work beautifully with all this. Perfect. There's some perfect medium in here, which is an embossing ink, which you can use in conjunction with the pearls. You emboss, you spread the powder over the top, and you get a beautiful effect and really, really crisp when you use it with stamps. Also, it looks like there's a little brush, perfect for removing any excess powder, in with this kit. So, oh, looks rather nice. So the colours on these, does it say anywhere? No, but it's a beautiful pearlescent white and a really beautiful gold as well. Oh, looks lovely. And there's some more embossing powders here, which look like they go with. So, gold tinsel, silver tinsel, bridal tinsel. Ooh, that'll come up useful for a number of people. And copper tinsel. I wonder whether the palace will be asking. I shouldn't think so. So these are embossing powders and they've got a real shine to them. Obviously it's difficult to, without breaking into the packaging, which I will do, it's difficult to see, but there's a real glimmer. In fact, let's just go for it, shall we? Since I'm unboxing, let's really unbox. Okay, so the packaging is lovely and secure, just so you know. Let's have a quick look, because the sparkle on this is something else. You need to see this. Let's have a look. Let's get this gold out. Okay. So this is gold tinsel. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Now that's tinsel. That's just tinsel in a pot. And that's embossing powder. Wow, can't wait to play with that one. And I just want to show you this one, look, because this, for vintage lovers out there, oh, this is something a bit different. This is copper tinsel. Again, nice secure lid, which is great. Oh, look at that. It's got a real look of age and glamour to it, you know, like something that's been sitting rusting for a little while, but with real sparkle. Can't wait to see how that comes together. Okay, so those are some of the embossing powders. Oh, there's more embossing powders here. Okay, so we've got rose gold, we've got gunmetal, there's navy and there's marigold. So really classic, classy colours, these ones. They've really thought about this as they've put it together. Can't help myself. got to see. Rose gold is one of my all-time favourite colours, so I just have to break into this one. Let me have a look. So this is an embossing powder, so use it with your heat it tool. Use some embossing ink, spread over the top, remove any excess and heat. Oh, that looks rather different. Again, can't wait to see. I love that there is a combination of colours. That's not flat colour in there. That's a combination of colours. And again, it's got just that touch of vintage about it, but really, really classic, not grungy. We've got some more perfect pearls here, and yet another kit. So if you're not into the white pearl and gold, there's a beautiful copper here and a silver as well, again with, and I like that it's a little pad here, so much like our mini distress ink pads and the mini archival inks. It's really handy if you're out and about at a crop, or if you're just investing in these for the first time and you don't want to buy a full size. That's just ideal. Absolutely brilliant. So what else have we got in here? Metallic markers. Oh, these are a bit different. Oh, rather like the look of those. So metallic markers, there's a gold, a silver, a kind of a metallic sage, a metallic plum, and a metallic teal, I would say. And these look rather nice. They're all stuck together, so I'm not going to break into that one, but you can kind of see they're opaque, permanent, all paint-like ink markers. The fine tip makes it easy to write, journal and doodle on multiple surfaces. Don't know about you, but I have a real problem sometimes with writing on, if I'm using paints on paint layers, then writing on those can be really difficult. So that's wonderful. They're acid free and non-toxic. So in other words, if you're making a keepsake, if you're doing a scrap journal, or a scrapbook or a memory book with the photos in for a christening, for a wedding, for even for Christmas, then yeah, these are going to be super safe and wonderful. Oh, love that. That's great. Let's see. There's a, oh, that's handy. There's a stamping block in there. Okay, and it's actually got the grid on, which is great because it means you can line it up. That's fantastic. Nice and good heavy weight to that one. There is a slightly larger embossing ink pad, which is great if you are doing multiple orders. As I said, you never know if an order might come from anywhere. And then we've got here, these are the stamping inks. Love this size. As I said, these mini pads are absolutely ideal if you want to take a number of colours out and about with you. And don't forget, actually, I bet that these fit into the storage tins. As if by magic. Let's just have a look. This is my a storage tin with the archival inks in it, and I bet, yeah, oh, perfect. Yep, those are going to fit beautifully. So invest, I know you can get these tins separately, so get yourself a tin and you can pop your own letter it range inside there. Perfect. So in here we've got plum, this is rose madder, okay, olive and French ultramarine. Really, again, the word classy springs to mind. It really does. They're the kind of colours that you can just see working for so many different occasions, and male and female as well. Remember, we're looking at something that's all year round and that can work for everybody. That's great. Even more inks here again, look. So we've got cobalt, coffee, shadow grey and jet black. Again, these are the essentials, aren't they? The neutrals, the ones that will work with everything. Again, perfect size and they'll fit in that tin. We've then got some medium pens. Got a couple of these. Okay, so these are clear ink inside. They've got a broad tip and a fine tip. So, oh, right. Okay, so you get, one will be a broad tip, one will be a fine tip. Perfect. So for all of those of you out there who can do hand lettering, or do you know what? If you stamp an image and say, for example, you stamp a flower and you want to emboss the inside of that flower, you can actually colour, because I know there's some amazing people with pen skills out there, colour inside the flowers with your medium pen and sprinkle over either your embossing powder or your perfect pearls. Ah, genius. Love it. Yep, that's great. So they will work with the embossing and perfect pearl powders. The ink stays wet to allow working time to create your design and add your choice of powder. That's helpful because sometimes these embossing inks, not this one, but sometimes they can dry out a little bit too quickly. So if you're colouring in, that's great. That means that they will hold their place, and then you can add your choice of colours and mediums over the top. Let's have a look. What else have we got in here? So there are these are assorted tags. These are a great size actually. There's some little ones, size 1, size 2 and size 3 in ivory and grey. Bear in mind with the grey, that's going to work really, really well with some of the lighter colours in particular, particularly the embossing powders, which have got a real sparkle to them, and also those perfect pearls, which show up amazingly on dark surfaces. And actually, that's a gorgeous grey. It's a bit different to having black, because sometimes people like the idea of having a dark surface, but the black is just a bit too, yeah, not necessarily what you'd want, say, for example, if you were doing a black border at you know, for a wedding card or something like that. That's beautiful. Try and get that. I've got the sunlight. Sun, we've seen it today. We've got the sunlight coming in, so just so you can see there. That is gorgeous. Beautiful. And that's really heavyweight as well, these card. It's going to take some, yeah, when you do embossing sometimes, if you get the thinner card, sometimes it can warp. That's going to hold steady. That's going to be lovely. Okay, what else have we got here? So this, oh, okay, grey cardstock and ivory cardstock. This is in A2 size, so that's 4.25 by 5.5 inches. That looks lovely. Again, it's that really nice, not stark. So the lovely grey and the lovely ivory, which mean, again, that it's just, oh, just screams elegance, doesn't it? Oh, and finally, so here we go. So I've got some stamp sets and these. Right, okay, so, as I said, yes, with a royal wedding coming up, which is going to interest everybody around the world, I suspect. Isn't that just the perfect thing? Love that. Mr. and Mrs., the toast, there's even a ring on there. Love that font. It's going to be really nice to emboss, actually. Some fonts are more tricky than others to emboss. This one, yeah, that's going to work in my experience. That's going to look fantastic. What else have we got here? Thank you. Well, we've just been through Thanksgiving. Well, you guys in the US have. To be honest, you know what? There's never a wrong time to say thank you. We've got so much in life to be thankful for, haven't we? And yeah, that one's a great one. Pop that down there. That's better so you can see. Thank you. Thanks so much for you, to you. Grateful. You're the best. Kind of thing where you're going to be able to use multiples of these together and make a personal sentence for you. Hello. Oh, yes. Fantastic. Oh, and get well. Well, they're kind of essentials, aren't they? It seems like half of my friends at the moment are poorly. I think they have a break over the holiday weekend and it hits them a bit like a wall. So get well's going to come in for a number of you out there. And it's always lovely to get a hello card, isn't it? Once in a while from somebody you haven't seen. Maybe somebody you've met up with on social media that you haven't seen in a long time. Bit personal to send them a lovely little card. What else have we got here? Wishes, cheers, birthday. Yeah, we've kind of got these 24/7, haven't we? There's a birthday every day of the year, so this will always come in useful. Celebrate, cheers, wishes. It's your birthday to you. That, yeah, love that. Again, this is a brilliant font. Thank you. Is it Taylor Huizenga? I think that's how you say it. Apologies if you don't. Fabulous design. Really love these. Ah, now then, straight before or after, we don't know as of the moment, but we'll do later. The royal baby will be coming along straight before or after the royal wedding. So different people, obviously. So yes, absolutely perfect. Baby, girl, welcome, boy, little one, bundle of joy. Oh, yeah, again, babies are coming along pretty much every day of the year, so that's another essential. And finally, oh, right, okay. So for all those congratulations cards, now this can be congratulations on a multitude of things, can't it? Driving tests, exam results, you know, do you know, if somebody gets invited to a design team out there, or gets, you know, some recognition from somebody, and really is happy about it, how nice to just send them something little, a decorated tag or something, just with one of these on. Just really nice, and something so personal. I think we spend a lot of time online, and it's lovely to receive things in the post these days. So, right, so that's 2, 4, 6 different stamp sets there, plus all the mediums that we've got, and yeah, the perfect pearls, absolutely love those, and the cardstock as well, and those tags, oh lovely, and the stamp block, and the pen, oh there's the archival inks. Again, remember these are archival, so they're safe for using on your on those projects that you want to keep. And the metallic markers, again, can't wait to have a play with all of these. And then these wonderful embossing powders. So, oh yes, so happy. Right, I can't wait to go off and start playing, to be honest. So thank you for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed seeing all the new product that's come here. As I said, keep a lookout for it. I'll try and put some links below to the Ranger website and the Ranger blog, because I have absolutely no doubt that there will be lots more information coming your way from Ranger. And I will certainly be off and having a play and sharing all of that with you. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you use the subscribe button and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear. Okay, bye.